Hi, boys and girls. How are you today? I'm so excited to have you here. All right, we're going to continue with our number patterns. All right, we will be recognizing that in a multi-digit number, a digit in one place represents 10 times as much as it represents in the place of its right, and 1/10 of what is represented in the place to its left. We will also be explaining patterns in the number of zeros of the product when multiplying a number by powers of 10, and explain patterns in the placement of the decimal point when a decimal is multiplied or divided by a power of 10. All right, today's number talk is all about the Statue of Liberty. Remember, number talks is all about manipulating numbers in your head. So let's look at what the problem says. The approximate height in feet of the Statue of Liberty can be expressed as 3 and 10 to the second power. Using what you know about exponents and place value, what is the height of the statue in whole numbers? Pause the video and manipulate those numbers and come back to me. Welcome back. Well, in your head, you should have been thinking 3 times 10 to the second power is the same as saying 3 times 100. Because the second power, the pattern of zeros, means it's going to have 2 zeros. So 3 times 100 is 300. Excellent, dudes. So proud of you. Let's continue on. We have been working with whole numbers and decimals and looking at the pattern of using exponents with them. Today, we're going to work on assessment questions. And how do we ask and answer questions that have the patterns of zeros with the exponents and the power of 10? Okay, so here's our first question. What is the value of the missing number in the equation 8,740 times equals 874,000. Okay, so the first thing that I always do when I think about these problems is I always decide to put a place value chart. Okay, so that's what I did here. I created my place value chart. And in my place value chart, you can see how I started with 8,740. And I need to get this 8 to 800. So first I multiply it by 10. And when I multiply 8,740 by 10, I get 87,400. Still not there yet. So I'm going to multiply it one more time by another 10. And here I have 874,000. And there is my answer up here. I know I had to multiply 10 times 10, or 10 to the second power. So my answer has to be 100, or 10 to the second power. Let's see what answer choices we have. A, B, C, D. Oh, I see our answer choice. It's C. Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here's your question. What is the value of the missing number in the equation 26 and 3/10 times equals 2,630? Now, I won't leave you hanging by yourself and make you do this all alone. I'll help you along, okay? So we'll come back to our answer choices, but we have 1/10, 10, 100, 1,000. Let's do some estimating. We know that 1/10 is the dividing. So this number is smaller than that number. So that can't be the answer. If we multiply by 10, I know 10 times 20 is 200. No, it can't be that. 20 times 100, maybe? 20 times 1,000 is going to be 20,000. So I really think this is the answer. C is the answer, but I'm going to double check. I'm not going to make this guess without checking. Okay, so that's where our place value chart really is going to come in handy. So I'm going to put on my place value chart 26 and 3/10. I need to get it to 2,630. So if I multiply 26 and 3/10 times 10, I get 263. I'm getting close. If I multiplied by 263 by 10, again, I'm going to get 2,630. So my answer for this problem is 10 times 10, which is equal to what, guys? Which is our answer choice? Very good. It is C, 100. All right, here's your last problem. And now this one, you're on your own, buddy. I want to see what you know. Okay, here's what the question says. What is the value of n? The question says 95 and 7/10 times 10 to the 5th power. What is n equal to? That is equal to n. What's the answer for n? Solve this in your notebook. When we meet this afternoon, I will be asking, what was the answer to our last question on the video? Be sure to use your place value chart, just like I've shown you for each question, and this will help you, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our math session for today. Once you have solved the last question, I want you to go to my eClass page, click on the math link, and you will have problems there that you can practice on your own. Have a good morning. I will see you this afternoon. Bye.